Hello everybody, my name is Katrina, and today I'm very excited because I'm going to be reacting to TAEYANG's new album. So in this video, I'm just doing his music video and performance video that he released, and then I'm going to do another one with he has 3 songs that are on the album that don't have a video to it. So I'm going to be doing those in another video. So the 2 songs are called Seed and Shoong. Don't know if I'm saying that properly, but Shoong is with Lisa from BLACKPINK. Okay, before I get into, there's also another music video that's in the album. It's called Vibe, but I've kind of already watched that since it came out like a pre-release to the album. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the song. I've got the merch. I love that song. So I won't be reacting to it here since I have already seen it. I did do a reaction to it when it came out, but it was the first time I ever tried making a video, and I had so many technical difficulties that I just wasn't able to create a successful video. If you are interested in watching that, let me know. I'll try to work on it a bit more so that it can be an actual video. But yeah, so I'll only be watching 2 songs in this video. But I'm so excited. I've already bought the album. I bought the CD. Like when that was in like pre-order phase, I bought it because I'm like, I already know I love his stuff. I love his music. Like his last solo album, the White Night album. I loved it. It's a no-skip album for me, so I was like, I just had a feeling that this one was going to be the same. So I have the album, and then he released some merchandise for this album. I think it was, well, actually, oh no, here they released the pre-order for the merch at like midnight my time. And I'm the like US East Coast, so I don't know what times it was everywhere else, but for me it was, the merchandise was released for pre-order at midnight today. So I even got some of that stuff. But I'm really excited to watch these because, so I love a lot of groups in K-pop, but I have 2 ultimate groups. Big Bang's one of them, and he's my bias in Big Bang, and he's one of my ultimate biases in K-pop. So I'm so excited to watch this. But yeah. Okay, so oh, also I've watched all the spoilers that have come for this album. I've watched them because I don't have any self-control to wait on certain things like that, so I kind of just watched them. But that's okay. I'm doing the videos now, so I'm very much so excited. Alright, so let's get started with the first video that's called Seed. I don't know how to say the Korean title of it, so I'm just going to say Seed for it. Alright, cool. Let's go.
어젯밤 꿈속에서 지울 수 없이 깊게 밴 그대 향기 곁에 영원히 있어줘. 보고 있어도 그리운 그대 절대 채울 수 없다는 걸 잘 알면서도 나는 뭘 그리 더 가지려 했나. 부서지는 모래성처럼 변해가는 사람들 날 위한 너의 기도 잊지 않을게. 그대여 나의 맘에 꽃잎이 되어 날리는 나의 삶의 길이 돼주어. 캄캄한 나의 밤에 불빛이 되어 그대여 나의 맘에 비춰주어. 끝내 닿을 수 없다는 걸 잘 알면서도 나는 왜 그렇게 잡으려 했나. 부서지는 모래성처럼 변해가는 사람들 날 위한 너의 기도 잊지 않을게. 그대여 나의 맘에 꽃잎이 되어 날리는 나의 삶의 길이 돼주어. 캄캄한 나의 밤에 불빛이 되어 그대여 나의 맘에 그대여 나의 맘에 한편의 영화 같던 내 흔적들을 다시 되돌릴 순 없겠지만 날 가리던 어둠 속에 핀 너라는 꽃 이젠 내 맘속에 너로 가득해져. 그대여 나의 맘에 꽃잎이 되어 날리는 나의 삶의 길이 돼주어. 캄캄한 나의 밤에 불빛이 되어 그대여 나의 맘에 그대여 나의 맘에 그대여 나의 맘에 비춰주어.
Oh my god. Dang. I think I, like, basically, okay, I'm very, like, teary-eyed, kind of crying right now. I think my tears kind of started off as excitement kind of pouring out of me, and then it got all emotional with the pianos, and it just kind of came out. I loved that song so much. It was gorgeous. He sounded amazing. Oh my god, it just won't stop. I'm sorry. That was amazing. There was nothing about that song that I disliked. That was so amazing. So this is kind of one of the many reasons why I love him and I love Big Bang because when you listen to the instrumental, it sounds like they're all instruments. It's as if they're actually playing with a band. And I know in like the live concerts they would have a live band, and I'm like, I love hearing the instruments. I think it's cool, like all the other sounds that have come like over time and that people use in music. I'm not saying that, but when you hear just a pure guitar, pure piano, it just sounds so beautiful, or just it just gets my emotions going even more because it's just that pure instrument. And I can always count on him to have good him and Big Bang to have good instrumentals in their songs. So literally, he didn't even sing at the beginning, and I just heard like the piano, and I already kind of started crying there. It was okay. So I'm gonna talk about the visuals first before I go into it. He looks gorgeous, like throughout the whole freaking thing, and just the whole video was nice and serene. Like, okay, I think let me find it. Oh, ooh, here. No, yes, here. That hairstyle, how that looks, oh, I freaking love it. I think I might also like it because it reminds me of like the hairstyles from like Elvis Presley's day. And I think all those like artists kind of look cool. But I can't take the sheer shirts. Like, you can see through a few of his, like here. Then he has like a mesh hoodie on when he's like on the street. I mean, at least he has clothes on in this one. So, I mean, I don't complain when he doesn't. Let me try not to be as thirsty. But he just looked gorgeous. I love that he had a little bit of dancing at the end, like when he was dropped off. Where was it? No, I went too far. Was it here? No. Yeah. Here. Oh, that's not a great stopping point. Oh well. But it was here when he was dropped off. He did his like spins, the arm things. He did his little bits of dancing. I love when he does that because like they're emotional songs, so the dancing's not necessarily necessary for it, because it's like focusing on visually what's happening instead of focusing on dancing and focusing on the instrumental, the words, like all that. But so I love when I've noticed he does it like at the ends when he does a little bit of his dancing. He did it in Eyes, Nose, Lips when it got to like the end. I think it was around the bridge or the start of the bridge, somewhere around there. He started doing his like grooving with the music, did the dancing and whatnot. I think that's awesome, like little touches. So I love that he did it here. His clothes look so freaking cool. I think some of my favorite, I loved when he was on the beach. Well, this is that. Oh, that's not the right. Nope, I'm not doing this well. Okay, I can't get it there. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Like, yeah, like this whole part when he's in the water looks so cool. Especially there are some moments when he's kind of out of it a bit more and you see the waves come behind him. And then when he's in it and you see the circular waves when they're toppling on top of each other. Visually, it looks gorgeous. I kind of love that it's in... Wait, was it in black and white like the whole time? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I freaking love that it was black and white until the very end. I love that. I think that adds to the meaning. I don't know what the meaning of it is because I don't have captions on it and I'm not great with Korean. I'm trying to learn it, but I think that's a beautiful visual aspect because, so kind of how I interpreted the song a bit was it seemed like a respect to his earlier days, and kind of how he's grown kind of bloomed, blossomed. I feel like that's kind of what I was getting, because there was a part where there was another beach scene what, here, yeah, here. And it looks like it's 5 kids. And I'm like, is that like a reference to Big Bang? Like when they were younger, when they debuted, like them being together, kind of just having a good time, and how they've kind of grown up. Because that's like, I saw a lot of references. I interpreted what I saw as references to Big Bang and their comeback from a year ago. Yeah, I think it was actually precisely a year ago, not too long ago. Like maybe a few weeks or a few days or so. I don't fully remember. But their comeback song, Still Life, it kind of had like references to that. But so like, I feel like the kids playing are Big Bang members when they were younger. And then there was another part, yeah, here, where he's sitting in the chair just looking out, and it's the lone chair. They had the chairs in Still Life. And then also there was a part where it was on a flower. Let me find, nope, went too far. Here, they had the flower, but when you look at Still Life, like each member kind of had a different season and had a different flower. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it's a daisy. But this was like the spring flower, so it was TAEYANG's one. And I'm like, a reference to that, but it's on its own now. And I'm like, I saw so many references to that it made me cry even more. Happy tears, because I love the song. But it was the whole thing was just beautiful. So my interpretation of what the song means is kind of like him in his younger days, and kind of going through time, and kind of ending up here, and like blooming and becoming something. That's kind of how I'm interpreting it, just from what I saw visually and like felt when listening to the song. But he sounded sorry, I thought something went off. He sounded amazing. It was so beautiful. I loved hearing the pure guitars, the pianos, and his voice is just so amazing. I think one of the reasons why I love his voice so much is I like soulful music like the most. Like my favorite singer of all time, like I'd probably say, is Sam Cooke. His music just hits so, like, his music's just beautiful. I'm gonna end stop there. But I feel like when I listen to TAEYANG, he kind of has that soulful R&B, and he puts that into a lot of his songs, and I love hearing that. I don't necessarily listen to like American R&B songs much, but I love the sound of R&B. So I don't know why I don't listen to more American R&B, but that aside, I just love that. And he brought it in this, and it just sounded so beautiful. It's like one of those songs that's perfect, like if you just want to kind of let your emotions free and just relax. It was that kind of thing. I kind of want to watch it again. Should I watch it again? Maybe I'll put captions on. I'm going to watch it again, and I'm going to put captions on. Let's put... yes, okay, sorry. I have to watch it again. I'm going to try to read the lyrics. I might not be able to keep up, but I'm going to try to read the lyrics. Oh, let me like this. There we go. Alright. Let's, cool. So I'm going to watch this again. I'm going to put the lyrics on, but, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go.
어젯밤 꿈속에서 지울 수 없이 깊게 밴 그대 향기 내 곁에 영원히 있어줘 보고 있어도 그리운 그대 절대 채울 수 없다는 걸 잘 알면서도 나는 뭘 그리 더 가지려 했나 부서지는 모래성처럼 변해가는 사람들 날 위한 너의 기도 잊지 않을게 그대여 나의 맘에 꽃잎이 되어 날리는 나의 삶의 길이 되주어 캄캄한 나의 밤에 불빛이 되어 그대여 나의 맘에 비춰주어 끝내 닿을 수 없다는 걸 잘 알면서도 나는 왜 그렇게 잡으려 했나 부서지는 모래성처럼 변해가는 사람들 날 위한 너의 기도 잊지 않을게 그대여 나의 맘에 꽃잎이 되어 날리는 나의 삶의 길이 되주어 캄캄한 나의 밤에 불빛이 되어 그대여 나의 맘에 그대여 나의 맘에 한편의 영화 같던 내 흔적들을 다시 되돌릴 순 없겠지만 날 가리던 어둠 속에 핀 너라는 꽃 이젠 내 맘속에 너로 가득해져 그대여 나의 맘에 꽃잎이 되어 날리는 나의 삶의 길이 되주어 캄캄한 나의 밤에 불빛이 되어 그대여 나의 맘에 그대여 나의 맘에 그대여 나의 맘에 비춰주어
Oh my god, I'm a complete and utter mess. I'm so sorry. Do you think you like a song a lot when you hear it? Then you read the lyrics and it hits you harder. I was sobbing through that whole freaking song and I can't seem to stop no matter how many tears I wipe away. Oh my god, that was beautiful. I feel like my original interpretation could still work, but while reading the lyrics, it kind of made me feel like this was a song for his fans. Like, he was basically saying that you've guided me, you've created the path for me to like travel, do things, and all this, and like, and not physically travel, not necessarily that, but like musically and just where he wanted to go. And it's like it's as if he's like saying thank you to the fans. I feel like it also works as like a thing for his bandmates, for helping him get to where he is and like being there for him. That's what I'm kind of getting. It's like, because the fans, the group, all the people that are dear to him were there for him, he was able to grow and kind of become who he is today and shine his brightest. Like, that's what I got at the end, and that's why I think I love this scene, this ending part even more, because we know, like, his name means sun. Like, I know that translates to sun, and then his Japanese stage name is Soul, which is also sun. So he's always gone with the idea of shining bright. But I think I love this song because it's kind of saying thank you to the fans for allowing him to shine bright and being there for him when he shines bright. And I'm like, that's so beautiful. It's just, it hit me. I'm getting all teary-eyed again. I needed to stop crying. I don't really cry in front of people. I feel weird doing it, but I just can't not do it. Love the song. It was beautiful. I'm realizing this is pretty long. This might be a long reaction. My apologies now. Because I feel like I might be doing the same thing with his next song. Maybe not crying, but maybe watching it twice. I'm probably going to end up doing that. But if you couldn't tell, I'm definitely adding this to my playlist. This hit way harder than I thought it would. When going into this, I heard a bit of the song and I was like, oh, it sounds beautiful, it sounds emotional, and I was saying to myself, I'm ready for this. Apparently I wasn't. This was hit a lot harder than I thought it would be. I knew I'd be emotional, but I did not think I'd be crying throughout the whole song. But that's kind of props to him. And the people that worked with him, like, making the music. He's always had, like, good people that he works with for the music. It's like, all of his stuff has just always been amazing. Like, just, yeah. Okay, so now I think I should move on to the next song. So the next song I'm going to be watching is Shoong. I'm saying it wrong. I already know that. But it's with Lisa of BLACKPINK. Let me just say, sorry, before I start, but he's got some good, like, features. Like, he's got some good people on this album. Like, because considering vibes on this album, he's got Jimin from BTS. Then he's got Lisa from BLACKPINK. And I know, like, BTS and BLACKPINK are definitely some of the biggest groups in K-pop, like, internationally and whatnot. I don't know the amounts, so that's more of just, like, what I've seen around. Like, they pop up the most. So the fact that he's got someone from both is pretty impressive. And then, like, he only has 2 songs on a 6-song album that are by himself. I'm not complaining. I love it. It's more of like a props to him that's like so many people want to work with him, which makes sense. I'd want to work with him too if I was in the industry. All right, let me stop stalling and get to the next song, Shoong featuring Lisa of BLACKPINK. All right, cool. Let's get started.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I can't do it with lyrics yet. All right, I paused. I'm gonna start it over. I'm sorry. Let me start that over. I forgot to turn off the lyrics.
Yeah. 너를 보면 내 심장은 쿵. 내 시선은 너를 향해 zoom. 언제든지 어디라도 vroom. Yeah. 오늘 너는 파란색 평소보다 조금 차갑게 우리 요즘 예전같지 않다고 말해도 웃어 넘겨 That's all I know 어린애 같은 내 장난 진심이 아냐 나나나 있잖아 나에겐 결국 너뿐인걸 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 도착지는 언제나 you I'm with you 너에게로 달려가는 중 Don't you worry I'm coming soon 네가 좋아하던 나의 춤 Like Shoong 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝
Coming for you in the fast lane. Got me all fired up, full gas tank. Put the pedal to the floor when I hit the dough. Give me everything you got, like the bank is out. Yeah, you pull up in a Lambo, that drip that shit like candles, and I lose my grip with a handle, and I choose you over the bendo. You keep my engine on fire, you could never guess well how you move around the curves make me ooh. You got that thing that I want, know your love hit the spot, and you never should stop, baby.
사랑은 불장난 같다 하지만 난 있잖아 나에겐 오직 너뿐인걸 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 도착지는 언제나 you I'm with you 너에게로 달려가는 중 Don't you worry I'm coming soon 네가 좋아하던 나의 춤 Like Shoong 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 너와 있으면 여기가 천국 너 대신에 I put that for you yeah 그 어떤 것보다 아름다운 yeah 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 도착지는 언제나 you I'm with you 너에게로 달려가는 중 Don't you worry I'm coming soon 네가 좋아하던 나의 춤 Like Shoong 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝
No. Oh my god. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Now I understand like why he's wearing racing clothes. Well, not I don't fully understand, but now I get it. Like he mentions like Lamborghini, which is a race car, quite a few times. So I get why he's wearing like the racing clothes, like the leather racing clothes. He looks so freaking cool in this. I mean, he looks cool in like everything he does. It's like he'll just be sitting down and he'll look cool. Like that's just who he is. But oh my god. So I know not everyone likes the word, but I kind of like using it because I think it describes it well. But the amount of swagger he has is amazing. Like it was so his voice was amazing. I love seeing him actually dance because he is an amazing dancer. And I'm not saying Big Bang couldn't dance because like they actually some of them could. And And when Top did his crazy dances, no one could replicate those. But it's nice seeing him like dance with people hardcore. I love seeing that. I know he's done it with Big Bang members like GD and like Good Boy and things like that, so I'm not taking away from those. But I love seeing him thrive and dancing like he did in this. It was just amazing. And his hair in it, freaking awesome. I don't know if it's like, because at the very beginning, like in the light, his hair kind of looks like it's red, which got me happy because red's like my favorite color. But then like at the end here, oh, that's not a good stopping point. That's not either, Jesus. Okay, here. But here it kind of looks a bit more pink. So I am curious about what color hair he has. It's a weird first comment to come out of my mouth for the song. But he looks so freaking cool. And Lisa, awesome. Like, so I do know of BLACKPINK, and I've heard like a few of their songs. Like, I haven't necessarily watched the music videos to them, but I have heard some of their songs, and I think they're a great group. And I've heard Money from Lisa got huge on TikTok at one point, so there was basically no way of me not hearing it. And I think she's quite talented. But I know BLACKPINK more for kind of joking about Taeyang, because he did like where he was at a concert, he was singing the intro, like talking to the fans, and then like some of the BLACKPINK members were kind of joking on him for that at different things, which I thought was hilarious, because I know that they're close enough that they're taking the piss in like a brother sister type of way, like a family way. So I loved that, but I don't really know too much about her. I just know she's good at rapping, good at dancing, and definitely saw her being good at dancing. Like the whole part, like when she came in and this whole like dancing part, awesome. Like how they were interacting with each other with the dances was amazing. It was like they were actually dancing together. Like, I don't know, that's the only way I can say it, but I love that. Like when he was doing something that caused, like did emotion and it caused her to do emotion, and like that kind of thing, that were very interactive in the dancing, which I loved to see, because it's not that you don't necessarily see, you don't really see that happen too often. Sorry. You don't really see that happen too often in K-pop. You'll have moments where the group does do a whole thing together. But otherwise they're usually just kind of dancing the same things and moving with each other, that kind of thing. Not directly interacting with each other. And let alone like male and female interacting with one another like they did in this. You see that even less in K-pop. So the fact that they did that, and they did it so well, like it looks so natural, and it was so awesome. Oh, that's a cool necklace. Sorry. Saw something shiny, got distracted. But so I loved that dance. It was amazing. I kind of love that in his videos, like when the featured person's on, he lets them shine. Like he lets them have their moment by themselves, completely shining, doing their thing, and whatnot. I love that he's done that, because it really gives props and kudos to the person he's working with, which I freaking love. So this whole dancing, amazing, loved it. And then I gotta have a moment of me being a bit thirsty, because I can't resist. But is this a good spot? Is this decent? Okay, this isn't the best spot for me to pause, but it's good enough. His arms, they look good. I mean, he looks good, but his arms look so freaking toned and cut. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm just, you know what, being paused here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm close to the mic. She's wearing a racing shirt. It's got racing references. Now I definitely, I'm probably going to watch this again so I can read the lyrics. Because racing seems to be a prominent in the song. So now I definitely have to do that. But she looks so cool. Okay, I don't need to, oh no, that's not a great spot. She's so, like, tiny there. But, and I don't mean that in a bad way. She looks amazing. But she's so tiny. I don't know if I've ever seen someone that small. There, yeah, no, okay. Take, like family members when they're younger being tiny. That's different. But, like, as an adult, like, she's impressive. I was impressed by her here. And let me just say, the scene, this whole setup, looks so cool. And I think what I loved is at the end, yeah, here, at the end, he was doing his signature, like, arms out. I remember watching something, I forget what it was called, but he was on a show in Korea. It was, like, for people that are shorter, like, famous people that are shorter over there. And he was, or was it I'm mixing my videos up, but he was explaining, like, how he dances to make him, like, seem a bit bigger, because he's the shortest in his group, but he never seems it. Like, when you have him on stage, he always seems to fill out that stage. So he explained that, like, putting the arms out, it takes up the space, so makes his presence seem bigger. So he does that in basically everything, which I love because it's like a signature move he does. Oh shoot, you can see his arms a bit more here. Sorry, I get distracted easily. But so, I love how it ended like this, because there's a little cutout in the wall. You can kind of see it in the back, like coming from his shoulders in this. It was on the screen earlier, but in this one, that cutout kind of looks like him doing it. So I love the little bits you see in here. And the very beginning, he was singing. He sounded good, because he just sounds good, because he's Taeyang and he's amazing. But then he started freaking rapping. I was not expecting rapping, which I probably should have, because Lisa's in it and she's a rapper, so I see him doing something like that. But oh my god, I was so freaking happy when he started rapping. It completely threw me off, but I loved it. He sounded amazing. I love hearing him rap, because I know that when he was first starting out, he was actually training to be a rapper. So there's a song that he did. So there's actually a song that was released officially of him rapping. Let me find it. I'm sorry. I have to. I have it on my phone because I like it. Okay. Sorry, okay. So in 2002, this was around the time he joined YG Entertainment. And him and GD were training together. YG would release a family album. I think the last time they might have done it was 2014, but I don't remember. They haven't done it much, but so in 2002, him and GD did a song together called To That Higher Place. And they're both rapping in the song. And they sound like babies, but it's just adorable. I love having it on my phone. But you hear rapper Taeyang in that. And then the same thing, I don't know how I missed Ring-a-Linga. You kind of get you get rapper Taeyang in that. But then I've also seen, like, stages, like when he's performing with them, and he would do the rapping part. or like when he was in military service with Daesung and they'd perform songs and he might do the rapping parts there. I love hearing him rap because I think he can rap. I think he's a good rapper. So I enjoy hearing him do that because you don't hear him do it as often, because like when you've got vocals the way he does, don't necessarily need to rap. But so when he does do that, it just makes me so happy. Okay. But okay, the instrumental of the song, it sounded so cool. It was so different. I loved it. I loved the whole song. So I'm gonna put captions on and watch this again so that I can read the captions so I can understand the song. So I apologize now. Oh, I've already done the apology. You know what, might as well do it again since this is gonna be a long video. So my bad. But yeah, let's put the captions on. Alright, cool. Let's get going.
Yeah. 너를 보면 내 심장은 쿵. 내 시선은 너를 향해 zoom. 언제든지 어디라도 vroom. vroom. Yeah. 오늘 너는 파란색. 평소보다 조금 차갑게. 우리 요즘 예전 같지 않다고 말해도 웃어 넘겨. That's all I know.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fast reader. I gotta start this bit again. Yeah.
평소보다 조금 차갑게 우리 요즘 예전 같지 않다고 말해도 웃어 넘겨. That's all I know. 어린애 같은 내 장난 진심이 아냐 나나나 있잖아 나에겐 결국 너뿐인걸. 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 도착지는 언제나 you. I'm with you. 너에게로 달려가는 중 Don't you worry I'm coming soon. 네가 좋아하던 나의 tune like shoong. 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝.
Coming for you in the fast lane. Got me all fired up, full gas tank. Put the pedal to the floor when I hit the dough. Give me everything you got, like the bank is out. Yeah, you pull up in a Lambo, that drip, that shit like candles. And I lose my grip with the handle, and I choose you over the bando. You keep my engine on fire, you could never guess well how you move around the coast, make me ooh. You got that thing that I want, know your love hit the spot, and you never should stop, baby.
Sorry, pausing for a second. I just realized she did the whole rap in English. I did not realize that the first time around. She did it in English. How did I not notice that? Okay, sorry. Let me go back.
You keep my engine on fire, you could never guess well how you move around the coast, make me ooh. You got that thing that I want, know your love hit the spot, and you never should stop, baby.
사랑은 불장난 같다 하지만 난 있잖아 나에겐 오직 너뿐인걸. 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 도착지는 언제나 you. I'm with you. 너에게로 달려가는 중 Don't you worry I'm coming soon. 네가 좋아하던 나의 tune like shoong. 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝. 너와 있으면 여기가 천국. 너 대신 내 아프다 for you. Yeah. 그 어떤 것보다 아름다운. Yeah. 너에게로 달려가는 중 람보르기니보다 빨리 슝 도착지는 언제나 you. I'm with you. 너에게로 달려가는 중 Don't you worry I'm coming soon. 네가 좋아하던 나의 tune
okay, loved the lyrics. So it definitely seemed like one of those songs of like going for a girl kind of thing. So I'm like, I feel it's adorable hearing the song and then thinking about how he is with his wife. I don't know how to properly say her name. Is it Minhyo Rin? I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry. But thinking about like watching the song, knowing the lyrics, and I feel like he's definitely talking about his wife, which makes the song so cute. Which gives the song a different aspect because when I first watched it, I did not think cute. I thought something else, but not cute. So I like that. It was also cool. So how they did it worked. So they put like the sound of like the engine or the tires like from a car in the song, which I feel like you always have to be careful with that because that can kind of come off as a bit tacky. But I think they did it well here. I think it really worked for the song because like the first time around I didn't even notice it, and then this time it took me a few times before I actually did notice it. But it's such a good song. I love the lyrics. Basically, he'll go as fast as a Lamborghini to get to you. Adorable. But yeah, it was so good. It was so good. It was. There was something else I was gonna bring. Oh yeah. Okay. There was a dancing part. Is this? Okay, this is kind of like it. When I was watching this, the doing the arm and then the wrist and then doing like the hand back and forth like that kind of reminded me of Kai's Rover because he kind of did that done differently, but I kind of saw that and it just popped in my head. But the dancing was so good in this. It was so smooth. Like I mentioned like him and Lisa before, so I won't bring that up again, but like the beginning, I forgot to mention it. Yeah, you know what? I can't find the best spot for. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go here. This whole dance scene part here, I didn't stop at the right part. Oh, I feel like I should. Okay. But this whole like bit where there was a foot movement where he was kind of going to the side, they all were. That looked so smooth. Amazing. But I also, the beginning, it was an intense but kind of soft beginning, and then it kind of grew, which I loved. Again, his rapping, loved it. But I really liked the song. It's a good one. I actually do have a question. I don't know if you can help me. Is Shoong supposed to be like room over here, like the sound of a car? Because I feel like that would make the most sense, but I've never heard it done like that. I've always heard it like room. You know what? Do they? Maybe I know like with alphabets and sounding, there are certain sounds that aren't in the Korean language that are in the American language. So is it something like that? Is it supposed to be like the sound of a car? That's my question. Is that what that's supposed to mean? I feel like that is, but this was amazing. I feel like this one, I'm gonna watch it a few times. Each time I'm gonna notice something different, but I also don't want to keep watching it and have this video be like 2 hours long for just 2 music videos. So I'm going to stop here. We'll go to the end because his stance at the end freaking rocks. Looks awesome. I love the songs. I loved both songs. They were absolutely amazing. He sounded great. She sounded great in this. It was just... I feel like he surprises me each time. Like, when you're gonna put a Taeyang song on, you kind of know generally where it's gonna be. Because he's just he's just that type of artist where you're gonna get like a really great dance song, really great emotional song, but yet, so I know that's coming, and I knew that was gonna happen with these two songs, but still they seemed to surprise me. I did not expect these types of sounds and all of that. It just sounded amazing. He was great, and I love them both. They're both going to be on my playlist. Gonna be listening to them a lot. Vibe with him and Jimin are also on my playlist. Those have been on my playlist since the song has been released. But I really liked, let me like the video. But I really, really loved these two songs. I thought they were absolutely amazing. I would definitely say go watch them. I'm probably going to watch them again at some point with headphones on, because when you do listen to songs, when it's coming out of just like my computer speaker, you don't necessarily hear all the little things that are happening in the track. So I usually like to listen to them with headphones so that you can be engulfed in the song, but also, sorry, there was a weird sound. I don't know where that came from. But what was I saying? Headphones. Yeah. So I definitely recommend wearing headphones to hear all the parts of them. I'm still working on like figuring out some technical stuff to like potentially listen to songs with headphones on in the future. Have not been able to work it out on my computer yet. But so yeah. But so yes, go listen to these songs. I'm going to be doing another video with the rest of the songs on his album. I did want to separate them because if I put them all together, I already knew this was going to be at least a 3-hour video if I did all of them. I did not want to do that because that seems unfair. But yes, loved both songs. They're both going on my playlist. I'm going to be listening to them a lot for sure. But yeah, I'm excited to hear the rest of his songs on the album. Yeah, so that's going to be it for me in this video. If you have any recommendations for groups, songs from any and everybody, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I want to grow my knowledge on K-pop, listen to just more songs because I genuinely love music, and K-pop surprised me over the years as I've gotten into it more and more. So please do leave comments about anyone you want me to react to in the comments. I'll try to get to them because I definitely want to widen my K-pop knowledge and who I like. And also, I do have an Instagram. I'm going to try to be a bit more active on there. I'm not necessarily the best on social media, so it will probably be a bit slower until I get used to it a bit more. But yeah, sorry. I'm a little, my brain's a bit fogged right now because of the songs. I'm just happy and in shock and all my emotions are flowing. But so please, if you want to reach out to me through Instagram, please feel free to do so. And yeah, I'm very excited to listen to the rest of his songs. I know they're going to be great. I'm so excited. But if you actually have any recommendations for him and Big Bang, I'm pretty sure I've watched all of their music videos, and I've just watched so much of their stuff, so I know I've watched a lot of their stuff, but if you do want to recommend something that's a bit more obscure that people might not know about as much, please do feel free, because I will do anything to watch more of their stuff for sure. But yes, that will be all for me today. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. I know it's a bit longer than my typical videos, especially for only doing 2 music videos. Well, one's a performance video, but 2 videos. So I do apologize for that length, but I just couldn't resist. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And if you do like watching some of my reactions and you want to subscribe, I definitely welcome that. I love that. I don't want to pressure anyone to do anything, so just putting that on the table. But yeah, so that'll be it for this reaction. I had a great time. I hope you also did, watching me laugh, cry, going through all the emotions. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!